with you guys? Back at it again. It's currently right now 11:42, and I have something right here in my braces. But I want to talk to you guys today about a topic. And if you guys ain't subscribed to my Patreon, I did a quick 30-minute, I would say 40-minute live stream talking about social media in the phone. Now, currently for me right now, the way I do it is I clip farm. So I basically just post videos that I have, put it into my live stream. Y'all see the biceps coming in. Y'all see it. But basically, you guys could tell. Y'all can see the body so far. Things getting lifted, chest popping out more. But shout out to everybody that shows love on this channel. Shout out to everybody that watches these videos and indulges the advice that I give you guys and listen to my advice. As a person that's 25 years old, I experienced a lot of shit in my life and I've been through a lot. And one thing I want to talk about is this: you need to love yourself in order to have a relationship. And I want to talk about why it's important to love yourself before anything and having a relationship with God as well. Before I talk about this, like I said, I had a link to the Patreon in the comment section. But the main reason why I want to talk about why loving yourself is key to anything. The reason why a lot of people don't love themselves is because of social media. A lot of you guys sit here and worship these celebrities. You don't know what they've done. You don't know what they even did to get where they at. And you want to be just like them. You want to have their success. But you don't realize that what you got right now is what you got right now. And you got to love that. For example, you guys remember when I had a chipped tooth? Chipped tooth, right? Had a chipped tooth. Now I got it fixed. Remember when I used to be really skinny? I didn't have the guns. None of that. I was scared to show my body off and everything. I was scared to do all that. You guys remember them days. And I told myself, if I keep working hard, I'm going to get to where I get at. I haven't made it yet, by the way. I have not made it yet. I'm still grinding on YouTube. But I'm blessed to have 742 people watch my videos. I'm blessed to have 742 people invest in me, believe in me, want to see my content. And that plays a part. Even when it comes to me doing music. You guys know I love doing music, but I love doing content creation way more. But I do record music on the side. I drop from time to time. I always be trying to drop music. I love it. I'm good at doing it, and I love it. I just dropped some visuals today for Organ Flow. You guys can go check that out. You feel me? Just check the community tab and you'll see it. I shouted it out. Go check it out. But with that being said, life is what you make of it. And in order to love yourself, that's key. The reason why I don't be in no relationships, the reason why I don't even be indulging into relationships, because I had to learn how to love myself. Once I started to love myself, once I started to, what's the word for it? Once I started bettering myself and just really just being on semen retention and not watching the hub and not indulging into having intercourse with a bunch of women, which a lot of these guys like to do nowadays, I start realizing my life is good. My life is great, and my life is better than most of these celebrities. My life is better than Futures. My life is better than all of them. Just because you do. And their life is, you gotta ask them, you gotta think about it like this. I'd be damned if I'm 40-something years old still talking about having a roster, this and that. No, I want to get married. I want to have a family and kids. And the crazy part about it is social media talks down on that. Let you sit here and talk about trying to have a wife and everything. Dudes will talk down on you. Oh, I don't want to have a wife. I want to have multiple women. Why would I want to have multiple women and sit there and deal with all this drama, all this stuff, just because you want to have hella women? And that's the crazy part about that. That's the reason why I honestly, and I sit there and say, is that society got the game messed up when it comes to, stuff like that. Society, I got these little nail clippers, but it's just crazy to me. Like, it's so wild to me because I will sit back and hear what these dudes be saying, and it's like the stuff they be saying, it makes no sense. Like, these self-improvement content creators, I don't even like to tell myself that I'm a self-improvement content creator. I'm just a person that speaks about real shit and people watch it. That's it. I'm damn finna change that because the self-improvement talk is nowadays is just terrible. You got dudes on here lying to guys, telling them, hey man, go do this and that. Yeah, you should go do this and that. Why should that person go do that, bro? Why should that person go sit there and break up with this girl just because of one little thing? And that's crazy nowadays. A lot of people don't realize no relationship is perfect. There could be times when I get in a relationship that me and my woman and I might not see eye to eye, but it's never going to get to a point where we're arguing, fighting, especially in front of my kid. No, I'm not going to do that. And before all that happens, you have to learn how to love yourself. Because once you know how to love yourself, a relationship is going to be easier for you because you know how to love yourself. And just in case that relationship don't work out, you already love yourself. So you already got that love and compassion for yourself. And man, it's something to think about. It's something to really think about. Because nowadays, relationships not normalized. And I feel like a good relationship where it's off the grid. Nobody knows about your relationship. I never understood why people posted their relationships, their marriages on social media for everybody to see. Because at that point, it's the internet. It's kind of crazy because I was on my iPad. I don't have my phone on me. I have social media on my phone. So I got home, went on my iPad, and I went to go look. And Travis Hunter, which he's with the girl, and they try to expose him. He said ever since he deleted social media off his phone and everything, that his relationship has been 10 times more better. And to be honest with you, he knows better now. Travis Hunter knows better. Travis Hunter is an athlete. He's doing his thing. Shout out to him. And him and his girl worked it out. Of course, they got, they try to expose her for certain shit. And I don't know. And then he said that he deleted social media and made his life more better. But the key thing is, he loved himself. He took the time. He got off social media. He realized it was toxic. That's when y'all see me post on TikTok and Instagram and all that. I post on my iPad. And then after that, I get off my iPad, unless I'm recording a video. But loving yourself is so important nowadays, bro. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, you ain't going to respect yourself. So how you going to expect a woman to respect you or whoever you with to respect you when you don't respect yourself? That's something to really think about. So when you sit there and say, oh, why people walk all over me? Why people try to disrespect me? Why they trying to... Because they don't respect you. And let's not forget, people can sense when you masturbate. People can sense when you beat your meat. They can know off the bat. When you slump like this, when you're not standing tall, you're not standing tall. I'm talking about standing tall, like you own the place. When you're not standing tall, and you're just not confident, people can sense that. They're like sharks. They're like sharks. You feel me? They're like sharks in the ocean. Soon they see a little bit of blood. Soon they see a little bit of blood, they're gonna come at you. They're gonna come at you. That's how it is. That's why I tell you guys, when you treat yourself with respect, you carry yourself to a high standard, ain't nobody gonna be able to mess with you, let alone fuck with you. They can't. They could try, but they can't. There's been times at the gym where no dude has said nothing disrespectful to me. If so, they always say what's up to me, or they just keep walking. Or they'll look at me and not say anything. And I take that as like, okay, I respect you. I'm going to look at you, though, because I don't want to come up and say nothing stupid. That's how I take it when somebody does shit like that. And us as men, we got to really carry ourselves to a standard. And we got to love ourselves. But in order to love yourself, you got to get off the social media. Y'all think I be playing when I tell you all this. I have no social media if this zooms in. Thank you. See if we zooming in. But yeah, y'all saw it though. I have no social media. Okay? I only got social media on my iPad. And after 12, I don't even go on my iPad. I just go put my iPad up and I go lay down. Whoever texts me, I go check in the morning. That's literally how I do it. You know how people have social media on their other phone? They go back and check it. That's how I am. Because I don't feel like going outside, hanging out with my homeboys. Speaking of that, I got to hang out with one of my homeboys this Friday. You think I'm going to be on my phone 24/7? No, we're just going to be chopping it up. Talking about life. Talking about everything. That's important. That's the reason why I tell people, and I preach so much about this. You guys can literally go follow me on Instagram if you haven't. If you guys want to chop it up with me, follow the Patreon as well. But I'm not just an artist. I'm not a person that do music. I do everything. And I'm here to show you guys you can do everything possible. You could do anything you want to do. It's just about how bad you want it. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to blow up overnight. Same thing I tell people, they ask me semen retention. You're not going to get better with it overnight. You have to keep being more disciplined. If you relapse, go do more than 4 or 5 sets. Go do 5 sets instead of 3 since you relapse. So now you know not to beat your meat. Because if you do, you're going to have to go back to the gym and do that shit again. It's going to kill your arms. So definitely that's a good tool. Of course, I heard some of my friends, they'll go take a game back or take their console back if they relapse to discipline themselves. That's how it is too. But that's the problem. That if anybody out there is still gooning or whatever, it's not normal. It's not normal to beat your meat. I'm just being 100% honest. It's not normal. You gotta stop beating your meat. It's not good. Kyrie Irving, I think I was on TikTok one time and I seen him post, "Stop gooning." That's just not cool. You go look at the comment section, everybody just laughing. Oh, I'm sorry, bro, I can't stop. People already in too deep. Once you keep on beating your meat, you're not gonna have a successful relationship with that woman because you're gonna think about number freaky shit. Let's keep it real. I've been down that road before. But now it's like I've been doing semen retention for a long time now. Bro, if I go look at a girl, she got a beautiful body, that's nice, but what is her mind like? What is her soul is like? What can she do for me? And what can I do for her? How can we get on this type of level? Man, I'm going to be real with y'all. There be times where I talk to girls on the phone, they be getting turned on by my voice or by my body. Because how I carry myself, I'm not this person that, I'm not trying to be cocky, but I'm not the person like I used to be. I'm evolved into a whole different person. And it's like, the more I get older, the more I realize that women like dudes that be on semen retention, bro, and that be controlling their sexual discipline. To have sexual discipline. Women don't ever say that, but it's true. A guy that has good sexual discipline, they go crazier than they'd rather go crazy for that dude than the dude that just horny 24/7. The dude that hits her up at 12 a.m. And if she does let that dude hit, then that's on her. But all I'm saying, man, is that you got to love yourself from within. Invest in yourself. Power up. Go to the gym. Get the gains. What's stopping you? Do everything that you want to do. Who cares you get 1 view on that video? That's one person that watched your video. That's one person likes that you changed. So, us as men, we really got to lock in this year, bro. like I told you guys, we're going crazy all year with the content. I'm not stopping. All gas, no brakes. It's your boy James Ben Unlimited, James That Way, whatever you want to call me. Peace.